Jacob obtains Isaac's blessing. And it came to pass, when Isaac grew old, and his eyes were darkened, that he could not see, that he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he answered, Here I am. And he said, Behold, I am now old, I know not the day of my death. So take now your weapons, your quiver and your bow, and go out into the field and bring me game. And make me a stew the way I like it, and bring it to me, and I will eat, so that I may bless you before I die. And Rebekah was listening when Isaac spoke to Esau her son, and Esau went into the field to look for the game he was going to bring. Then Rebekah spoke to Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard your father speaking to Esau your brother, saying, Bring me game and make me a stew, so that I may eat, and bless you before the Lord before I die. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice in what I command you. Go now to the cattle, and bring me from there 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them meat for your father, as he likes. And you shall bring them to your father, and he may eat, so that he may bless you before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am hairless. Perhaps my father will touch me and consider me a scoffer, and I will bring a curse on me and not a blessing. And his mother said, My son, let your curse be upon me, just obey my voice and go and bring them to me. Then he went and took them, and brought them to his mother, and his mother made stews, the way his father liked. And Rebekah took the precious garments of Esau her eldest son, which she had in the house, and clothed Jacob her youngest son. And he covered his hands and the hairless part of his neck with the skins of the goats. And he gave the stews and the bread that he had prepared into the hands of Jacob his son. Then he went to his father and said, My father. And Isaac answered, Here am I, who are you, my son? And Jacob said to his father, I am Esau your firstborn, I have done as you told me, get up now, sit down, and eat my game, so that you may bless me. Then Isaac said to his son, How is it that you found her so quickly, my son? And he answered, Because the Lord your God caused it to be found before me. And Isaac said to Jacob, Come now, and I will feel you, my son, whether you are my son Esau or not. And Jacob approached his father Isaac, and he felt him, and said, The voice is the voice of Jacob, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he did not know him, because his hands were hairy like the hands of Esau, and blessed him. And he said, Art thou my son Esau? And Jacob answered, I am. He also said, Bring it to me, and I will eat of my son's game, so that I may bless you. And Jacob brought it to him, and Isaac ate. He also brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said to him, Come now and kiss me, my son. And Jacob came near and kissed him, and Isaac smelled the odor of his clothes, and blessed him, saying, Behold, the odor of my son, like the odor of the field which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore may God give you the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and abundance of wheat and new wine. People serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be Lord over your brothers, and let your mother's sons bow before you. Cursed are those who curse you, and blessed are those who bless you. And it came to pass, after Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, and Jacob had scarcely left before Isaac his father, that Esau his brother returned from hunting. And he also made stews, and brought them to his father, and said unto him, Let my father arise, and eat of his son's game, that he may bless me. Then Isaac his father said to him, Who are you? And he said to him, I am your son, your firstborn, Esau. And Isaac trembled greatly, and said, Who is he that came here, that brought game, and gave it to me, and I ate everything before you came? I blessed him, and he will be blessed. When Esau heard his father's words, he cried out with a very loud and very bitter exclamation, and said to him, Bless me also, my father. And he said, Your brother came deceitfully, and took your blessing. And Esau answered, Well, they called his name Jacob, for he has already supplanted me twice. He took my birthright, and, behold, now he has taken my blessing. And he said, Have you not kept a blessing for me? Isaac answered and said to Esau, Behold, I have made him your lord, and have given him all his brothers as servants. I have provided him with wheat and wine, what then shall I do to you now, my son? And Esau said to his father, Have you but one blessing, my father? Bless me too, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Then Isaac his father spoke and said to him, Behold, your habitation shall be in the fat of the earth, and in the dew of heaven from above. And by your sword you will live, and you will serve your brother, and it will come to pass when you become strong, that you will take off his yoke from your neck. Jacob flees from Esau. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father had blessed him, and he said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father will come, and I will kill my brother Jacob. And the words of Esau her eldest son were spoken to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob her youngest son, and said to him, Behold, Esau your brother consoles himself about you with the idea of killing you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, get up and flee to my brother Laban's house in Haran. And stay with him for a few days, until your brother's anger subsides. Until your brother's anger against you turns away, and he forgets what you have done to him, I will then send and bring you from there. Why should I be deprived of you both in one day? And Rebekah said unto Isaac, I am weary of my life, because of the daughters of hate. If Jacob takes a wife from the daughters of hate, like these, from the daughters of this land, why do I want life?